Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources.
New York Times Business. September 30th. 7:17 America, New York. Facebook is headed back to Capitol Hill for another grilling from lawmakers. The company faces accusations that it hid research showing the mental and emotional harm its photo-sharing app Instagram has had on teenagers.
BBC News Business. September 30th. 7:15 America, New York. EG Group petrol station staff get pay rise. Asda owners raise wages of service station staff for heroic work in pandemic and amid fuel crisis.
Daily FX Market News. September 30th. 7:05 America, New York. EUR, GBP, USD update. Sterling weakness subsides as built-up positioning unwinds. EUR, GBP and GBP, USD reverse some of the risk-off move in sterling as built-up expectations unwind.
New York Times Business. September 30th. 7:04 America, New York. Facebook to face Senate grilling over Instagram's effects on teens. The company faces accusations that it hid research showing the mental and emotional harm its photo-sharing app Instagram has had on teenagers. Antigone Davis, Facebook's global head of safety, in 2018.
Wall Street Journal Markets. September 30th. 7 o'clock America, New York. Cost pressures aren't yet crimping corporate profits. Third quarter earnings reports are expected to be buoyant, but the good times are probably ending soon for companies that were able to pass along higher costs to consumers. Wall Street Journal Markets. September 30th. 7 o'clock America, New York. Stock market September slump exposes messy underside. It is hardly the sanguine end to the quarter that investors had hoped for. Many money managers say they are heading into the final few months of the year feeling on edge. Wall Street Journal Markets. September 30th. 6:54 America, New York. Virgin Galactic, Camber Energy, Bed Bath & Beyond, Jefferies. What to watch when the stock market opens today. Virgin Galactic got the all clear to resume flights. Camber Energy is trending among retail traders.
Forex Live. September 30th. 6:52 America, New York. Dollar technicals continue to shine with month-end, quarter-end in focus. It is tough to argue with the charts right now as much as the dollar gains since yesterday may be in part to do with month-end and quarter-end flows. The charts are making it tough to really dismiss the significance of the moves as September looks to draw to a close.
Wall Street Journal Markets. September 30th. 6:50 America, New York, U.S. Chinese regulators are in a bind over an acronym. Variable interest entities enabled Chinese companies including Alibaba to raise money in the U.S. now. VIs are facing increasing scrutiny at home and in the U.S. Wall Street Journal Markets. September 30th. 6:48 America, New York. China's power crisis piles more pressure on inflation. Wide-scale power cuts in China are already pushing up costs for downstream industries and prices for end users.
Forex Live. September 30th. 6:33 America, New York. EUR, USD stays pressured, eases to fresh lows since July last year. EUR, USD falls to 1.1580, its lowest since July last year amid the focus on month-end and quarter-end. Just be wary that the technicals may offer the most clarity when it comes to trading sentiment today.
Global Economy. September 30th. 6:31 America, New York. WTO clambers towards an unambitious summit. Institution's new boss Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala has injected energy but made limited progress.
Naked Capitalism. September 30th. 6:07 America, New York. Rikers Island. Humanitarian crisis, with dead cockroaches, urine and feces, plastic bags in lieu of toilets, lack of food and water. Guards call in sick to escape appalling conditions, COVID risk. As deaths rise at Rikers, legislators and the press are having a hard look at the horrific conditions.
Global Economy. September 30th. 5:45 America, New York. The real meaning of China's Evergrande problem. The financial repercussions can be contained, the broad economy is more vulnerable.
Wall Street Journal Markets. September 30th. 5:44 America, New York. Gas markets will get even more exciting. The cleaner burning fuel is at the heart of the energy transition, but its price volatility is likely to only get worse.
Naked Capitalism. September 30th. 5:42 America, New York. Keir Starmer's speech, Labour's best thing since stale bread. It's not capitalism that has to change, the Labour leader told us. It's you.
Forex Live. September 30th. 5:38 America New York, ECB's Centeno. Inflation spike still regarded as temporary. Remarks by ECB policymaker Mario Centeno. As much as policymakers are still trying to reassure that transitory is right, persistent supply chain disruptions through to next year will continue to pose a big problem to the narrative or definition of what is supposed to be temporary.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. September 30th. 5:30 America New York, Facebook's efforts to attract young users come under Senate scrutiny. Members of the Senate Commerce Committee are set to press the social media giant for more details about its internal research into how its products affect children.
Wall Street Journal Markets. September 30th. 5:30 America New York, in bond market rout, investors see overdue correction. The recent Federal Reserve meeting marked a turning point, as widely expected, with the 10-year Treasury yield climbing above 1.5% in subsequent sessions.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. September 30th. 5:30 America New York, U.S. frackers fear vaccine mandate will worsen worker crunch. Oil executives say many workers in shale regions remain unvaccinated, hurting their ability to rebuild workforces as energy prices rise.
Daily FX Market News. September 30th. 5:30 America New York, Japanese yen, JPY, forecast. Tactically bearish USD, JPY, risk of reversal. USD strength likely exacerbated by month, quarter-end flows. Risk of reversal after today's London fix.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. September 30th. 5:30 America New York, tight labor market seen keeping new jobless claims in check. Thursday's Labor Department report will offer an initial look at employment rolls after federal pandemic unemployment programs ended.
BBC News Business. September 30th. 5:05 America New York, rapid house price growth continues in September, says Nationwide. Property prices have risen at 10% or more a year for each of the last 5 months, the Nationwide says.
New York Times Business. September 30th. 5 o'clock America New York, how the coronavirus pandemic made the CFA test tougher. This summer, a record low number of CFA test takers passed the first level of the notoriously difficult exams, reviving an old debate about the merits of the qualification. Outside the New York Stock Exchange in September,